Hello guys, welcome back to another Android application development tutorial. In this video here I am going to demonstrate how to integrate Facebook login with your Android app. I already created a video about it, but there are many changes in Facebook Android SDK. Also there is changes in Facebook developer page. So we can begin with a new Android Studio project. Select an empty activity. Specify application name. So here the Android Studio project is created. Now we can create a project in Facebook developer page. Go to developers.facebook. Add a new app. Specify a display name. Also specify your email address. Click Create App ID. So here the new app is created. Now we can configure the newly created app. Go to Docs. Select Facebook login. From this docs we can easily configure Facebook login for Android. From here select the newly created app. Here is the newly created application ID. First we have to add Facebook SDK to our Android Studio project. First add this JCenter repository. So open Android Studio project. Open project level Gradle file. Here it is already added. Now add the dependency for using Facebook SDK. Copy this line. Open module level Gradle file. In dependencies, add that line. Now sync project. So here it shows a new version is available now. So I change the version name. The new version is 40.0. Sync now. But here there is some app compact library mismatch error. You have to solve that one. So in order to solve that issue, here I am going to re-implement all the mismatching libraries. So here I re-implement all the mismatching libraries with the current app compact version. Now sync project. So now the problem is solved. So for this project I need some circular image view. So search some circular image view libraries. I'm going to use this library. So copy this dependency. Add it to the module level Gradle file. I need some image loading library. I'm going to use Glide. First we have to, this is the dependencies. First we have to add the Maven Central repository. Open project level Gradle file. Add the repository. Now we need to add the dependencies. So copy these lines. Add it in module level Gradle file. Now sync project. Now the project sync finishes successfully. Now go back to the Facebook docs. Now we need to add these two string resources inside strings.xml. This is Facebook app ID and Facebook login protocol scheme. Open resource folder, open values folder, open strings.xml and add the two string resources here. Now we need to add the internet permission inside manifest file. So open androidmanifest.xml and specify the internet permission. Now we need to add the metadata tag that specify the application ID. Copy this metadata tag. Now add it within the application tag. Now we need to add a Facebook activity. Also we have to add the indent filter for the Chrome custom tabs. So copy these lines. Now add it inside the application tag. Now we need to specify the application package name and default activity name. You will get the package name from the androidmanifest.xml. Here is the application package name. Copy the package name. Now paste it here. Now specify the default activity name. Here it is main activity. And click save. So here there is a problem if the application is available in Play Store, but here we are not going to put it in Play Store, so we can use this package name. Next step is provide the development and release key hashes for your app. So for creating the key hashes, you need three things. First one is the keytool that is available with Java SDK. Second one is debug or release keystore, and in Windows platform you need the OpenSSL. So first I will show you where is the keytool. It is available in Java installation folder. Go to Java installation folder, open bin folder, and here is the keytool. So this is the path to keytool in my PC. Now I will show you where is the debug keystore. So if you want to release your app, you have to use the release keystore. So go to Windows directory, go to users, open the default user. There is a folder called .android that contains the debug keystore. So this is the path to debug keystore in my PC. So in Windows platform, we have to use OpenSSL. So you can download OpenSSL from Google Code Archive. So here my operating system is 64-bit, so I have to download 64-bit version of OpenSSL. Now extract this one into a folder. Now copy all these files. Now go to E drive, create a new folder. I name it as OpenSSL. Now place all that file here. Open bin folder. So this is the path to OpenSSL in my PC. So now we need to execute a command in command prompt. Open command prompt and place that command. So now go to the keytool, go to Java folder, open bin folder. This is the path to keytool. Now I move to the bin folder in Java installation folder. Now we can execute the command. So here is the command. You can find this command on the description of this video. Copy that one again. So it asks for the keystore password. The default password is Android. So here is the key hash. So copy this key hash Now go to the Facebook developer page. Place your key hash here, paste it here, and click save. Now enable single sign on for your app. Enable that one also and click save. Now we can create the user interface for the application. Here I place the needed user interface components. Here we have a circle image view. Here we have a text view for display name. Here we have another text view for display email, and here is the Facebook login button. Now we can remove the unwanted XML attributes. So this is the user interface for this application. Now we can start the coding. Open main activity. First create the needed variables. Create the login button variable. Now create the circle image view variable. Now create variables for the text views. Now we can initialize these variables. Okay, now initialize the circle image view. Now for handle the login response, create some variables for the callback manager. Now initialize that variable, callback manager.factory.create. Okay. So now in order to respond to login result, we need to register some callback methods on the login button. Register callback. So here we have three methods: on success, on cancel, and on error method. Okay. So now here I am going to add some permissions on the login button. So you can set permission, Facebook permission on your login button. So here I add some read permission. Here I need email and public profile. Okay. And finally, you need to override the on activity result method, and you have to pass the login result to the login manager through the callback manager. So callback manager dot on activity result, and pass the parameters. Okay. So when the login, so now I'm not going to use this callback method. Instead, I'm going to use some access token tracker. So create some variables for access token. So now for get user information from Facebook, I create a separate method. I name it as load user profile, and this method needs one parameter, access token. So new access token. So in Facebook, it uses a special API called the Graph API for read and write data on Facebook platform. So for getting user information, we have to make some Graph API request. So here first make some Graph API request. I name it as request, Graph request. And here the first parameter is access token. Second parameter is some callback methods. Here it is on completed. Okay, so now we need to specify the parameters for the request. You have to specify the parameter in the form of a bundle object. So create some bundle object. I name it as parameters, new bundle. Now specify the parameters, put string. So here the key is field. Now specify the needed data values, and you can use comma operator to separate the data values. Here we need first name, last name, email and ID. Now we can set the parameters on the request. So call the method set parameters. Now we can execute this request. Okay. So now we can handle the response. So here the response is in the form of a JSON object. Get the information, first name, object.get, specify key for the data. Here it is first name. Yeah, here we need to use some try catch block. Now get the last name. Now get email. Now get the ID. Okay. So from the ID we can create the URL for the image. So image URL, and here it is. Here we use the ID and with these values. So this is the URL for the profile picture. Okay, so now we can set the information on the text views and image view. So set email, now set the name. Now create a request options variables from glide. Now don't animate. Now load the image on the image view using glide into image view. Okay, so now we can call this method from the token tracker. So here check some condition. If current access token equal to null, that means user is logged out. In that case, set the name text into null, email also null. Now hide the image view, also display some toast. User logged out. Okay. Otherwise we can call that method and pass the current access token. Now we can test our project. Run the project. Okay, now the project available on this virtual device. Here is the Facebook login button. I try to log in. Okay, I try to log in with my username and password. Now continue as the user. Okay, so here the login is success. Here is the profile picture from Facebook, my Facebook name and email address, and the button change into logout. Now I try to log out. So now I successfully log out. Now try to log in again. Now login. Continue. So here I log in again. Now I remove the application from the device memory. So now open the app again. So here the button is now log out, but it does not display the user information. So we have to fix that one. For that, here I am going to create a separate method. Check login status, and here check some condition. If access token dot get current access token not equal to null, that means user already login. In that case, we can load the user profile and call that method from the onCreate method. Now we can check it out. So now I try to log out. Now log in again. Click continue. Okay, here I successfully logged in. Now I remove the application from the device memory. Now open the app again. So here now it successfully loaded. Now I log out. Now remove the application from the memory. Now I already log out. Now check it out. Yeah, it shows the user is already logged out.